A lot of people have always asked me, like, what do I pack? How do I pack? I've been going for 23 years down to the Amazon, and I have a few tips that I could help you with, but I'm going to explain what I do today, and this certainly doesn't mean that you have to go out and get whatever I get. There's a bunch of people that have been, and they can help you out with whatever they do, and girls typically pack a little different than guys. So anyway, I'm just going to tell you what I pack, and then you can go from there. But I'm kind of using our little packing list that is on your Managed Missions page. So, but anyway, we start with a roller. I usually like a duffel bag because it's soft. Mine is made by Olympia, and I love it. It's got lots of pockets on both sides and on the top, and it's 22 inches long, and it's soft, and it's expandable. So I love this bag. It's on rollers. Always make sure you do something that you're carrying on with rollers, because in the Miami airport, sometimes you will be dragging that thing around with you a lot. Then for something that fits, that is going to go overhead in the overhead bin. Then for something that you carry on to put underneath the seat, a lot of people do backpacks. I prefer a tote just because when it's on my back, I just can't get to it easy enough. So I carry a tote. This is made by Eagle Creek. Eagle Creek's a great brand for all kinds of things. If you want to go to a Container Store, REI, those kind of places, Dick's. But this one has a lot of compartments, and in my carry-on under the seat deal, I always have a bottled water deal, and I always have one of those neck pillow things, and usually I put a blanket in here too. We provide blankets and towels on the boat in your hammock. But I like to use 2 blankets, and I always like to have a blanket with me because I'm kind of cold-natured. I like to have something with me in case it gets cold on the airplane and stuff. And so I always carry a lightweight little blanket with me. Then, also for the boat, when we're speaking about the boat, I always carry a neck pillow. Please don't use those big wraparound airplane neck pillows for your hammock because they just really get hot. It's like wearing a muff around your neck in 90-degree heat. So anyway, just a little neck pillow is great. You can get these anywhere, Target, Walmart, whatever. So that's a great thing to have. I always also carry a very lightweight, some kind of a backpack, like a drawstring backpack or something like this that you can use for out in the field. So like when I get down to the Amazon and I'm going to go out to the field, I carry one of these with my Bible in it, my water, maybe an EvangeCube, some tracts, something like that in this backpack. So, and a lot of times what I do when I'm packing originally before I leave, I usually save about 5 pounds in your check-on bags for heavier things, and I will put maybe my Bible and my tennis shoes and maybe a couple of my toiletries in this backpack, and then put this backpack in my check-on bag. So when I get to the boat and I remember that my check-on bag has a couple of my personal items in it, I just easily pull this out and everything's in it. So that's what I do. I always have tennis shoes, and a lot of people, instead of tennis shoes, wear really good Keens or Tevas that are kind of cover your toe a little bit, because you don't want to be out there in those tall grasses and stuff with your flip-flops on. And I know the translators do it, but we wussy Americans like to do tennis shoes. I think it's better. You don't get as many chiggers and stuff. Okay, then I also recommend that everybody has some kind of a hanging toiletry bag that is clear, that you can actually see what you have in it, so you don't get things lost so much. There's a lot of good ones by LL Bean. I think Eagle Creek carries a couple of them, but I like this one. The zippers are on the top, it hangs, it's just really easy. You can take each of these things off, which is great. And so anyway, something that hangs for your toiletries is great. When you go to the shower, I like to have some kind of a easy drying thing, so I usually carry some kind of a lingerie bag that has one of those little puffy, instead of a washcloth, one of these little puffy scrubbers, and then your bath gel, shampoo, whatever. And then after you take it to the shower and it's all wet, you just hang it on your hammock strings and it dries almost instantly in the air, so you don't have to put it back in your suitcase or anything. Another thing I carry with me are carabiners. I carry a lot of these because when I get down to the boat, I hang a lot of this, my backpack, my tennis shoes and things like that, I hang on the ceiling or for my hammock strings. My flashlight has a little carrier that I use these for a lot of things. So having a few of these is really, really handy. Now we're going to talk about clothes just for a second. I usually carry a lot of Ziploc baggies, and there's smaller gallon-sized ones, there's big ones, but when I used to go, I used to put all my outfits in a bag, and I would carry one bag to the shower so the clothes wouldn't get wet in the shower. So there's different size bags depending on how big your clothes are, and so I put like a pair of shorts and t-shirt in there. I'm just going to show you a couple pairs of my things in my clothes. Just know that we try to tell people not to wear too short of shorts and too tight of shorts, like those little booty shorts that cheerleaders wear. Probably not a great idea for the Amazon. A little bit longer short is a good idea, a little bit baggier maybe. In the Amazon or anywhere in Brazil, women don't wear shorts inside of a church, inside of a school, inside of a hospital. I went to visit a sick friend of mine one time in the hospital and I had to be in a dress. So just saying, it's a cultural thing. So when you're, for girls, always bring some kind of a little casual skirt or a dress, just in case you might be giving your testimony in a church. That would be great. Guys, do the same thing. You don't wear a dress, but anyway, bring a nicer pair of shorts that would maybe not be just jogging shorts that you wear out to the village. So I usually, for the village work, I usually bring shorts, or for girls, I bring a capri, something really lightweight and airy. We recommend these dry fit t-shirts. They're great. The Under Armour has really great shirts. If you want to wear a sleeveless shirt, that's fine. Just make sure it has about 3 fingers across the shoulder. We'd prefer for girls not to wear real strappy little things like this. That's just, just a little bit more conservative. That would be great. I always bring a jacket. Sometimes it can get really chilly at night, and also the Miami airport and airplanes can get really chilly. I also, for the girls, I usually bring a little purse so that for walking around Manaus on the last day or whatever, I have a little purse, or in the airplane or airports and stuff. Some of the fun things that we bring are extension cords, and then these prongs that have three different prongs in them, so that you can hook up your iPad and maybe your phone to them, and then extension cords so you can reach something back down into your hammock. Bug spray, sunscreen, don't forget your phone charger. I always bring your Bible, maybe a journal. Always have copies of your passport and put them in various different places in your bags. And I think that's just about it. So hope that helps you in knowing what to pack. Thanks so much. See you on the river.